Hi, I'm Kelsey Law with SoccerOne, and I am talking today with Becky Burleigh. How are you?
I'm doing great.
Thank you so much for taking the time to talk to us. You are such a successful coach, and your winning record speaks for itself. You are always building such great players, and they're always leaders on their team in the National Women's Soccer League. What is your process and philosophy for turning them into such great leaders?
Well, first, I appreciate you saying that. I think for us, it's a really intentional thing. We know that character skills can be built. We don't think people come with them, and it's something we work on with our team on a daily and weekly basis to try and get some awareness around what that looks like.
So you feel like every player has the potential to be a leader?
Absolutely. I think leadership comes in different forms for different people, but the way we look at it is more about personal character development, and that character development is also a team function too. So it's one thing to develop the people, but how does that apply on the team?
And you have Kristen Westphal coming into the draft in just a few short minutes. Where do you see her fitting in?
Well, it's a really exciting day for her because, you know, she finds out what's going to happen for the rest of her life for a little while. And we've had a lot of talks with different teams. I think her stock has risen tremendously this past year, and I'm just excited to watch and see where she might end up.
Are you involved in that process with her?
I am. You know, it's really interesting on the women's side. You know, there's not really agents involved with the NWSL, so it usually falls to the coach to kind of make some connections and to be the go-between with the pro coaches and the player. And so I feel like it's great for me because I get to know a lot about the teams, and I think it's going to be great for Kristen because she's had exposure now to a lot of different coaches who have wanted to talk to her and get some insights on her.
Great, and you just had Abby Wambach retired from the NWSL. What do you see in her future?
You know, Abby can do whatever she wants. She's a pretty talented individual, but I hear recently that she's campaigning for Hillary Clinton, which is kind of fun. I think she'll definitely be some type of activist. That's just in her blood, I feel like. But I think it was so exciting to see her career as a whole, and to see it end was a little bit sad. We had 50 Gators that went down to New Orleans for her last game on the national team, and that was a lot of fun. But I'm excited to see what she's going to do because I'm sure whatever she does next is going to be just as impactful as her career as a player.
And the women's soccer in general is just growing so much, and especially with the 2015 World Cup win. What do you see for the future of women's soccer?
I think it's really exciting. And, you know, one of the things I love that Abby said was, you know, I hope in 10 years they're not talking about me. Like, it'll be the next person. It'll be the next person that's taking that torch. And, you know, we just saw it with Carly getting the Balloon d'Or. That's so exciting to have an American player win that award. Jill Ellis as the Coach of the Year. And, I mean, right now I think the future is super bright.
Wonderful. Thank you so much for taking the time to talk to us, and best of luck to you and at the University of Florida.